Hello! My name is Ryan Yoakum, and today I'm going to show you how you can use IBIS World for the Mass Media and Society class. IBIS World is really helpful when you're looking for general trends in an industry nationwide. So let's say I'm interested in the film industry. What IBIS World is going to do is tell us what are the general trends happening within the film industry nationwide and what is causing those trends. So if I'm in the Creative and Entertainment Industries Guide, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the Industry Reports and Data box, and then click on IBIS World, which is this first link right here. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to use the search engine on the top of the page to locate our industry report. So I'm just going to type in movie, for example, and we're going to get this report for movie and video production. You may need to use a couple of synonyms depending on what your industry is or what the entertainment industry you're looking for is, but there should typically be a report for you. And if you need any assistance with that, you can always contact me and I'm happy to help you out too. So let's click on this report right here. And the first thing we'll notice is that this report was written by a market analyst who we have the name for right here, and it was published in August of 2024. These reports update every few months, so the report for your industry should be no older than a year. We can use the table of contents right here on the left to navigate the report. And this first page right here is going to typically be a couple of general statistics about the industry, as well as a brief narrative describing what are some of the trends causing these statistics in the industry. If we scroll down a little further, we can go more into those statistics. And one of the unique things about IBIS World is that it not only has information about where an industry currently is at, but also a forecast of what that industry is expected to do over the next few years. So this could be helpful to know what to anticipate for your industry over the next couple of years in that time. And below that is some information right here about what is causing those trends. So for example, it appears that producers being turned off to risk-adverse blockbusters is driving some of the unoriginality in the industry. Their digital distribution is causing some factors right here. Streaming platforms are having a big influence, and so on and so on. And a lot of this report is structured in that similar way of providing different statistics and then what's causing those trends, basically. If we go right here to the left, we can go down to geographic breakdown to see where the industry has a higher and lower concentration within the United States. So California seems to be very heavy with this industry. And then you got a couple in New York too, and then all throughout the different states, much less so than California. But if we click on, let's say, Tennessee, we can also occasionally get reports for states, basically. And so this will provide some state information about what the film and movie producing industry looks like in the state of Tennessee, which appears to be really concentrated here in Nashville. If we go back to the report, the last thing I wanted to show real quick was if we go down here to call prep questions. This is not necessarily important for this class per se, but I would recommend when you're nearing the end of your time here at Belmont to go back to the report for the industry you're interested in and going to this section. You'll always get that typical question of, do you have any questions for us in a job interview? And this could be very helpful to think about those kinds of questions to ask. Not only to show your competency in knowing what some of the trends are in the field, but also helping you as an employer or employee to determine whether that employer is somebody you would want to work for or not. And that's all I wanted to show for today. But if you have any questions about using IBIS World, please feel free to reach out to me and I'd be happy to help you out. Thank you so much, and I wish you the best in using IBIS World.